Hello and welcome to an episode of Historically Marked. I am Jason and I am standing in front of one of the oldest trees in the United States, in America. It is the oldest standing tree in the state of Missouri. This is close to 400 years old, and the technical name is the McBaine Oak Tree, but it's also known as the Williamson Oak Tree. There is no marker here, although I think at one time there was at one point, but anywho, I'm going to go ahead and show you the tree, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you some history. All right, so here we go. All right, so this is a popular chill spot for some people, mostly the young. And the Katy Trail, which is where those trees are, it was once a railroad, but it's now a bike trail that goes throughout the whole state of Missouri. This is a common stop for Katy Trail riders. But this is a tree. Nobody really knows the exact year this sprouted, but they believe it was the 1600s. They do not want anybody to park in this area, or, well, right here is fine, but not in the grassy area. But this tree has survived drought, flooding. This is on a floodplain, by the way. The Missouri River is like right there. It has also at one time survived a fire caused by a lightning strike, and that was about 15 years ago, and firefighters successfully put it out. And it's strange to even think, perspective wise, that Lewis and Clark may have spotted this tree, and by the time they passed by here, the tree was already 200 years old. Or close to 200 years old, my bad. But this is affectionately known as the Big Tree, and unfortunately, yeah, I can already tell it's been a subject of the graffiti. If you can read that word, I apologize. Yes, it is a cuss word, spray paint on there. But there is a, this was designated as a national natural landmark, but there is no plaque here. I imagine at one time maybe there was at one time, it got stolen, I don't know, but nonetheless, you can scan a couple QR codes, learn about the history of this. So they call it the Williamson Burr Oak Tree because it's on the land. This is on private land, by the way, but I mean, people can still obviously check this place out, this tree out. But this land that's surrounding it belongs to generations of the Williamson family. Apparently, they're on the 6th generation right now, which is very, very impressive. Dedicated Missourian farmers. And then this was put up, I don't know what year, but this was put up by the Boone County Historical Society. And there's a Facebook group about the Big Burr Oak. I don't know why there's only one R there, but whatever. But if you are wanting to drive here, it's about a 10 to 15 mile drive southbound from Interstate 70. You just got to take the Route O exit and just follow your way there. You got to go through one small town. And it rained yesterday, so there's a little puddle there. And I don't know what these, I don't know what it says. Please don't, oh, it's a cable. Please, okay, it protects it whenever lightning strikes, okay. You can't, I know you can't read it because of the camera, but, oh, yeah, there must be a lightning rod of some sort on there. There's another one on that side, too. So, yeah, I mean, locals do care. I mean, after all, again, this is the largest natural landmark here in the state of Missouri, and it's fittingly in the center part of the state. Like, Columbia is about not even 5 or 10 miles east of here, and Columbia and Jeff City are what I consider the central cities of the state. And like I said, amazingly, it has survived many natural disasters like flooding, most notably 1993 when this was all underwater. And then it wasn't just struck by lightning 10 years ago or 10 or 15 years ago. It had, because it's over 1,000 feet, it is a target for lightning, and yeah, it's somehow survived many lightning strikes. I mean, it's definitely got a strong mind of its own, I guess, or I suppose. And then one thing I forgot to mention is it is somewhat tied to be the largest tree in the United States, or the Burr Oak Tree as far as that, but there is another one in the state of Kentucky. I don't know exactly where. It is tied for the title of the national champion of the largest Burr Oak Tree. and it's got a 287-inch circumference. I mean, you know, I mean, I know the camera doesn't do it justice, like just by looking at it, but it would take probably 4 or 5 grown men to like hug it. Maybe more than that. It looks more like 7. All right, getting close to it, feeling the magic of that tree. Stay in power, baby. All right, very nice. All right, well, thanks for coming along with me on the journey. Just, if you do make the trek out here, just be respectful to the land, check it out, and yeah, you know what to do. Just, again, be respectful. But I am Jason, just right in front of the Burr Oak Tree, or the big old tree. All right, Jason signing off.